Hi, my name is Nicola Yoon. It's nice to see you guys, and be sure to check out my new book coming out on November 1st. It's called The Sun is Also a Star, and it's about a very poetic boy who's trying to convince like a very scientific, practical girl to fall in love with him over the course of 12 hours in New York City. And he only has 12 hours because her family might be being deported at the end of the day.
Does that remind you of yourself at all, since you had like that engineering and everything?
I majored in electrical engineering in college. I was good at math in high school. Math led me astray. It was bad. And then I remembered in my senior year of college, I took a creative writing elective, and I wrote terrible poetry, but I loved writing. So there's a little bit of me, and then my husband's Korean American, and the character in the book is Korean American. So there's a little bit of our love story in there, but it's not autobiographical, but it's a little bit inspired by us. We talk a lot to each other, and these characters talk a lot.
Is it just a standalone, or is there more coming from that?
Oh no, it's a standalone. Yeah, I don't know if I can write a series.
Yeah?
Like those are hard. I mean, you have to think about the arcs over years and years. Like I don't know how those guys do it.
What is it like whenever you're writing? Do you know the ending for the book when you start, or do you make it up as you go along?
So usually I don't know the ending, but for everything, I knew exactly the ending. Like I knew it, I think, right away. And for the new book, it took me a little while to figure out what the ending is going to be. And that's usually how it is for me.
For everything, what was your favorite scene?
Oh my gosh. You know, I think probably when Maddie sees the ocean for the first time. I based it a lot on how my daughter saw the ocean for the first time, because when I started writing the book, she was 4 months old. And then in the middle of it, we took her to the beach because we live here, in California. And I remember she just bum rushed the ocean. She was just like, the ocean is for me, and she just went running towards it. And that's a natural reaction from a kid to she doesn't know it's dangerous or whatever, but it's this beautiful thing. And I just remember thinking, oh, that's how you would do it. And so I wrote that scene because I was having a hard time with that scene, but it came to me right after I took her. So it's sentimental, and also I feel like it feels real. Yeah.
Cool. Your husband also writes. Did you guys meet as writers, or you just happened to both be writers?
No, we met in graduate school at Emerson in Boston. We met outside of our first writing workshop together. And I thought he was such a great writer. I thought he was super cute. But then he had a girlfriend, so we were friends forever before we started dating.
Do you guys usually write together? Do you have writing sessions, or do you just do it separately?
We do it separately. We both write super early in the morning, but we are working on a super secret project together, so we are learning to write with each other right now. So we're alternating chapters and then going over each other's chapters and sort of making our own edits and then coming to an agreement. So it's interesting because it's like this third writing style that emerges, right? So because I tend to write longer sentences and a little bit more emotional, and he has very short sentences, and they're really lots of good metaphors in his sentences, and then this third thing is somewhere in between. It's cool.
I wonder if you guys could ever write a book where you write as the girl and he writes as the guy.
I mean, we're having so much fun with it. I can't imagine that we're not going to do something else too.
Are there any super secrets you can share?
I cannot share any of the super secrets. My agent will kill me.
But is it for young adults?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We won't get you in trouble.